Gilbert Arenas. Stop. Just stop. No intro. I'm talking to you. This Kobe Bryant as a sidekick to Shaq gotta stop. Now, if you go 96, 97, 98, 99, all right, cool. But add context to it. The team was hating on him. The coach sat him down in the bench the first 2 years because he ain't played young players. Dale Harris. So, of course, he was a side character back then. Cool. But those finals runs, man. He wasn't a side. He not Robin, man. He's Batman. Shaq is Superman. Now, people that read the comics and all that know Batman beat Superman multiple times. A lot of people would say Batman's the greatest superhero of all time. But you diminish that to Robin. He's not a Robin, man. Like, stop. Now, you got Norris Cole, man, coming out here saying that Kobe only had 15 points in the finals. Add context to that, man. Stop being a whole ass stat geek and add context to that. Jalen Rose, who admitted that he tried to injure Kobe on purpose. Now, Jalen, if you was going to injure somebody, you should have injured Shaq. But it is what it is. He went for Kobe. Jalen Rose seen him as a goddamn threat because he injured him. So we had to play with the sprained ankle, which affected them in the playoffs. They win their first championship. Shaq was incredible. Averaged 36, 15. He was going crazy. He was going down. The second finals. But before that, he had to go against Portland when Kobe Bryant had an impressive series against Portland at the time. And Shaq wasn't shut down, but he was more limited in that series. Hence 0-1, since he's Robin. Robin scored 48 and 16 versus the Sacramento Kings. Averaging like 33 in that series. That's not Robin-ish to me. Scored 45 against the Spurs in that same playoff. Come on, Gil. And you said he was a sidekick in 0-1 too? Now, Kenyon, y'all game plan is y'all game plan. Y'all double team Shaq. Well, that 0-1 would have been the Allen Iverson one when the Dikembe Mutombo was guarding Shaq. I think Dikembe was like 38 at the time. He was an older player. Now, in basketball, you exploit the matchups. Shaq had the better matchup. Like Kobe had the better matchup against the Spurs in 0-1 and the Kings. So Shaq, he goes over, exploit the matchup, they win Finals MVP. Cool. Superman, Batman. They both did their thing. Now, 0-1. Shaq said something that was very controversial at the time. And he said that Kobe Bryant was the best player in the league in 0-1. Now, he could have said that he was the best player in 0-1. Nobody would have batted an eye. And I say, yeah, Shaq the best, man. He won the MVP, won the Finals MVP, um, second in Defensive Player of the Year, just last year. Shaq, you could say that he's the best player in the league. But he said Kobe was the best player in the league in '01. He said that for a reason, man. Because he knew what was up. In '02, they dominated, did what they needed to do, and won another championship. Shaq had the matchup again. So with Shaq, who had the matchup against a lighter New Jersey team when it weight-wise and height-wise against Shaq, they exploited that matchup and won the championship that year. So if you was to switch it, well, let's say we reverse it. The Lakers are in the East now at the time. And the same thing happened. Nothing changes. The same thing happens. They go to the finals. But the only change is Kobe, his 2000, 2001, 2002 stats against the Western Conference teams would go to the finals. And Shaq, when he was dominating the East, and his stats switched with the Western Conference. And it goes to the Western Conference final. Let's say the same thing happens. Kobe would have been the finals MVP 2 out of those 3 years, at least. So does that mean that Shaq would be the Robin if that was to happen? No. He would still be Superman because what he does, it was needed for that Lakers squad. What Kobe did was needed for that Lakers squad. So Gil, just stop, brother. Just leave it alone. He not a sidekick, man. People was hating on Kobe when he came in the league. He was doing all the goddamn black shows. Adidas marketed Kobe as the next Jordan. Kobe in the second year of the league had his own goddamn game, Kobe Courtside. So people thought he got everything too fast. So people was hating on Kobe. Oh, how dare he try to play like Michael Jordan? How dare he try to mimic Michael Jordan? Even though if we go to that 2000 to like 2002, I seen a little bit of Jordan, but going back to that time, man, I seen Kobe. He was patenting his own type of game. And then the later years, when he started to slow down a little bit, you seen more of the Jordan. You seen more of the turnaround fade and everything he needed to do to get to his spots. Being stronger, being a more fierce competitor. That's when it was like, okay, I start to see more Jordan in him. But here's the thing, man. He not a sidekick. Rashad McCants is right. He not a sidekick. If he was a sidekick, he would never won them 2 rings with the Lakers against Orlando and against the Boston Celtics, and then went to the '08 finals. Come on, man. If Shaq said he was the best player on the team, Batman never said that Robin's the best hero of all time. He's the best hero in here. No. But Shaq said Kobe was the best player on the planet. But it is what it is, man. Kobe did what he needed to do. The most disrespected superstar of all time. They don't do this to anybody else. They don't. Probably you could say the second most disrespected superstar of all time would probably be Bill Russell. Maybe for winning 11 championships in 13 years. You know, people would discredit that a little bit. But I would probably say he's second. But come on, man. This Kobe sidekick thing need to go. If y'all got him number 1, great. If y'all got him number 7, all right, whatever. If you got him number 11 like Chill do, it is what it is. But the one thing that you can't call Kobe when they was winning championships is a sidekick. That doesn't make any sense. But it's your boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And my closing statement. Rest in peace, Kobe Bean Bryant. Number 8 and number 24.